Yo, what's up everybody out there on YouTube? My name is Evan, and today I'm going to be showing you my latest speaker box refurb. This is called a Tham 15, THAM 15, and it's housed for a 15-inch speaker. And I did a whole bunch of stuff to this thing. Let's see if I can zoom this out a little bit. I'll have to back up. This is actually going to work perfectly for me for smaller DJ events, right, where I need just one subwoofer and I can stick it underneath my table. Built a hole for the handle right there. Built a hole for the pole so I can mount a top cab. Also cut out a hole for the Neutrik inputs on the back there, the jack plate. So the plans for this, I was able to get off the internet. You just punch in Tham 15, I think it's PDF plans or something like that, and you can actually find the plans for this thing. Haven't tested it out yet. I'm all finished with the entire structure, except I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it in some black carpet, and I'll show you actually the finished product when I'm done with it. But let me show you a few things inside here that I've done. So I'm going to be putting a grill, so I had to make a grill mouth for it, right? That goes all the way around. One of the most important things is to make sure that you have a piece of board right here, because otherwise this board here, your baffle board, is going to slap up against this other board here, your horn board. So make sure you stick one of those in there. Other than that, guys, I can't really show you what's going on the inside of this thing, but basically the front speaker will fire down and then that air will come all the way back here, this way, back this way, and then back out like this. So it's kind of like a horn loaded speaker in some regard. It's a 15-inch, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done with it here in a little while, and hopefully it'll sound real nice. Okay guys, so this is the next to the final stage. It's all carpeted. Went ahead and put all the corners on it, and I also put the handle up top as well as the port for the top mount speaker. I just went ahead and painted the cone black. On the back you have the inputs, and so I'm gonna mount the speaker, see what it sounds like here. Alright guys, so here it is, side-by-side test. I'm doing the 15 and an 18. Between the 18 and the 15, they're about the same dimensions, except the 15 is just a little bit thinner. It's a little thinner. This one's 24 inches, that one's 20 inches. And so I've actually been listening to them side by side, and I gotta say that each one has its own desirable properties, I guess you'd say. The one on the left, the one I just built, is a 15, and it has a really nice carry to it. Like the sub energy carries really well throughout the room, and it's clean. It's got a real clean sub sound, right? It doesn't necessarily, you know, what's strange is that even though it's a 15, it doesn't have that necessarily that punch that you'd expect from a 15. The 18 still has, you know, and this is a front loaded, right? This 18 is a front loaded, and it still has a nice punch to it. It really does, and it has like nice bass, nice punch, and everything. Uh, you know, they just have a little bit slightly different tone, little bit of a slightly different sound to them, and I guess it just depends on the kind of music you're gonna be interested in. Like if I was gonna do live gigs, that would be the one that I'd go with. If I'm gonna be doing DJ gigs, I'm probably gonna be going with that one, right? And it also depends on the size of the venue too. You know, this one could kind of fill in for medium to small size venues, and this one could even do like medium sized venues and stuff. So nice thing about it is both of them actually fit right underneath my table, so it's really a good option for me to have. So if you guys have any questions on how I built them or anything, or how I built this one right here, just let me know. I think it turned out pretty cool.